Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, beginning of June we need to start supporting our plants, whether it be tomatoes, the Jerusalem artichokes, the asparagus. So before these get too big and they start flopping over, because the stalks will get really big on them, I do need to get these supported. These metal plastic covered canes, we found those on a party and I found them quite useful. So let's get this little job done. Not going to bore you completely. What we've got to do now is just keep, as they grow, keep flicking them in, and then as the push pushes out, these will all tighten up. It's surprising how quickly they grow. The Jerusalem artichokes are supported. The asparagus are supported by these strops recycled, and as they grow I try and get them inside, because it does get a little bit annoying, but I'm just going to trim this side back. I'm not worried about the other side, but if I need to get to these brassicas and to the net once we get it on, I want a bit of room, so I'm just going to try see if the hedge cutter will trim these up for me. Hi Steve. Morning. That's sorted. Well, I've got my batteries, I might as well get this job done. It's only a 5-minute job, but if you can stop the grass growing really long, it'll stop it from throwing out the runners underneath the roots, which we call twitch. Keep on top of it and you'll save yourself a load of pain. I tend to forget to tie up the broad beans. I've took the tops out, but once the beans start forming, they'll try and fall over. I need some glasses. Come on. Can't even tie a simple knot, Mr. Digwell's green fingers. Crack on with that. 5-10 minute job. 15-minute job done. And obviously we're diligent about looking for black fly, and at the moment there's not quite too much to worry about. There's lots of ladybirds about, and I'd rather lose a few plants, but the ladybirds get a full belly and they decide there's plenty of food, so they mate, so that we've got plenty of ladybirds ongoing. It's the easiest way and to control black fly. The peas are normally pretty good at looking after the cells, but as you can see they're getting caught on everything. Just keep pushing them in, the wind will keep blowing it out. but we just give them a helping hand to put them where we want them to be. But they're very delicate, you don't want to be breaking any. This time of the year it's always best to keep a check on your runner beans and just help them along a little bit, just ensuring that you go anti-clockwise. Is it? Yes, anti-clockwise, depending on where you live in the world. I don't know whether they go a different direction, but just to help them along, saves them tangling up, and we get full use of all the sticks that and supports we've put in. You might think, what's he doing in the strawberry cage? But these strawberries do need a little bit of support. I'll lift them off the ground. I don't know about lifting it off the ground, I think that one might come with me. But the ones that are touching the ground, just support them by wrapping them around the leaves. Just keeps them off the ground. Sometimes just gives the slugs something else harder to do. Go on then. First strawberry, Mrs. K. Sorry, excuse me. Ooh. Go on, I'll eat the stalk as well. Ooh, that was a bit gritty. Waste not, want not. Most of the fruit bushes are now tied in. There's more than enough fruit for me. There's a little nodule there, so a bit of summer pruning. I'm just going to take these back because I do need access to get in. So there's no harm in just popping along and having a tidy up where we can. It might stop it from blowing over. There's no good if you lose a complete branch or complete row of blackberries. But these are looking very nice. Again, these are supported very similar to the asparagus, and all I do is just keep pushing them in. Any that have escaped, cut them out. That gives me a lot more room to manoeuvre. Goodbye. You either go in easy or you get hacked off. And the ones that are on the floor should have gloves on really, and just pull them out. If you keep doing that, they can't get the sunshine, they can't live. So much better. As you can see, they can soon get out of control, and then you can't reach the those lovely ones in the middle. More on this side. So we'll just tidy those up. That's much better. Now, I'm not going to touch these. It's far too much fruit on those, and I can get by. But those runners can be pulled. I'm going to take these off here, just so that I can get access up there nice and easily. So we're in the greenhouse now. The canes are already in. I'm just going to take out some of the lower leaves. And we'll take out all the side shoots. These are the tomato Shirley, and these were my saved seed that we sliced up. And we just sit it on top of one of the leaves so that this string doesn't drop down. And all we're aiming to do is to stop it falling over. Give it plenty of room, because some of these stems do get really thick. And as it gets taller, we add more. That's looking nice and healthy. These have got wicks in, a guttering system. It works really well for me. Water from the bottom, feed from the top. Now sometimes it can get confusing. That is a side shoot, there's your main one, normally where the flower head is. Now if you accidentally take that one off, that one's fine, that'll continue growing. If you take all that off, you'll get a side shoot at the bottom, you can let that grow. But that's definitely the side shoot that needs taking out. And there's the first truss of tomatoes. Now, I've noticed with the wick guttering system, sometimes the cucumbers need a little bit more water, and as you can see there, we've got the plastic ring round. We'll just water it so the water goes round and round and doesn't affect the stem of the cucumber. What we don't want is stem rot, and that helps stop that, he says, as he touches wood. And I use the raspberry canes, the autumn fruiting raspberry canes, to support the peas. As you can see there, it's doing a cracking job. They just need pushing in now and again, and we get a nice row of radishes in there. Harvest those before they get too bad. Because I've got so many tomatoes, I'll put a few outside. I've even planted some lettuce, and it looks like the blackbirds have been digging up the onions, the silver skin. That was a rush job getting those in, but we'll get a few, get a jar. And of course, keeping your growing spaces weed free can be as easy as that. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down for the interaction. Please leave me a comment, join in with the comments, read the comments, give the comments a thumbs up. That's where we learn. So share your methods and experiences. And why not consider subscribing. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.